Welcome back to another Babbling beer review. Welcome back, one and all, on a warm and rather muggy Friday night. That camera's looking a bit pissed, even if I'm not. I don't know. I can't quite work out. It might look right to you guys, but to me it looks a bit sort of like it's leaning back and off. Babbling beer reviews will make do amend. Yeah, welcome back. A really hot day, isn't it? I don't know if it's hot for you up country, but down here in Cornwall it's been a nice one. It's been really nice actually, and there's been a nice wind as well with it, which has been enjoyable. So yes, as promised in the last couple of weeks, Dave, if you're watching, I've got one for the beer engine here today. What I promised, a Spice Berry Mild. There's your beer clip there, pump clip. Spice Berry Mild. What am I talking about? Babbling beer. Get it right, Lee. Yeah, it's warm. It's gone to my head. Very dangerous. What am I talking about? Spice berry. I'll explain why in a minute. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Leather Bridges from Leather Bridges Brewery. Leather Bridges Brewery. Very dangerous. As you can see from the pump clip, there's a grenade on the raspberry, or whatever, on the bit of fruit. It's a 5.2% ABV. It's a porter, fruity porter. So I've been looking forward to trying this, and I did say to her indoors, it's very apt, really. Very dangerous, and we're living in very dangerous times at the minute, aren't we? Boom boom. Having beer reviews, yeah, very dangerous times. So very dangerous for very dangerous times we live in, and it's fruity as well. So summary, and also the grenade on there. You know, the way things are going, yeah, very dangerous times. So that's what I thought would give it a go. From Leather Bridges, check Leather Bridges out, leatherbridgesbrewery.co.uk. Good brewery, lots and lots of choice on there. They are, I think, based in Ashby de la Jus, I've said before. Reasonable prices for nowadays for what you'd expect, a box of beer. I think it's about 38 quid for an 18 pinter from there, and if you live local you can go and pick it up, so it doesn't cost you more. And if you had a pump clips are 150, but as I said before, unless you ask for the clip for the back, they don't normally send them. I mean, this bag arrived and it looked like someone kicked the hell out of it. The bag was swollen. Yeah, it hadn't, it's just where it's expanded, the sugars and all that in there and the heat, so it had really swollen up the bag, and the box looked like a pillow more than it did. They normally sort of, the shape they come in, rectangle shape, it looked like a pillow. When the box sort of split, it was solid like a pillow, a beer flavoured pillow. Stick a straw in that and babbling beer reviews. So yeah, so if you order one, they do that, I think, because that bag swollen like that, they put the plastic in. They've obviously had things happen before, and that can pop the bag. I think you have to, if when you're ordering, make sure you email and request that you get the clip as well as the front, the badge, the fascia plate. As luck would have it, I've got loads of spares, so I didn't have to bother. I just put one of my spare ones on the back. Job done. So yeah, 38 quid plus your postage if you're going to get postage. I think it's £5.99 now or something like that. It's gone up, so it works a bit dear. But if you live within the area and you can travel and pick it up, great. Ordered it. It arrived down to me within a day. Well, the first day I ordered it, didn't nothing. Processed the next day, delivered yesterday, and it's been in the fridge overnight. So, and today's Friday, so when did I order it? It was Tuesday arrived. Nothing happened Wednesday. Yeah, processed Wednesday, arrived Thursday, in the fridge. Babbling beer reviews. Chilled down. I did let some air out of it. Tasted a little sample just to get it on, which is why I said Spice Berry Mild, because it does remind me a bit of that, which we'll go into in a minute. But yeah, so the flavours of this beer. It's a smooth dark porter. It's infused with raspberries, strawberries and a hint of blackberries, resulting in a well-rounded, deliciously Moorish pint. I've never had it. I've had a little swig out of it, and it went through the beer engine. And the reviews of it are really good. So let's get one poured out and we'll see what we think to it. Let's have a go. Are we on again? I think we are, yeah. My little didgeridoo, my little clicker doesn't always play nice. Doesn't do the things I want it to do. As I say, it's been chilling down this. The box looks a right mess. But God, I'll tell you, it smells fantastic. God, now that smells fantastic. All the fruits. Woo. It's not unpleasant either. It's nice, fantastic. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's get down there, and I'm looking forward to trying this. Let's get back round and get my seat. And back, guys. That looks absolutely stunning. I mean, it's dark, dark. Look, very porter, almost stouty looking. There's a lovely red. It's like almost like, you know, real thick, deep mahogany colour, because there's a lovely little hue of red in there. You can't see it. Oh, there we go, under the light there. There's a lovely red in there. Oh, you can't see, can you? Honestly, it's beautiful. It looks a real velvety, sort of nice looking pint. I've never had this one. I keep saying about it. As I say, I've had the Spiceberry Mild, which we really like. That's a really good one. That's on all year round. Nice for winter warmer. And Bad Santa, which is really nice at Christmas as well. Now, this, when I had the sample I had earlier, made me think of them two beers. It was almost like, what I could describe was in between the two. And it is a dark, but that is a lovely beer for winter. That's when you want your porters and dark beers. But I like the idea. Berry Dangerous, fruity, summer. Forgive the noise in the background. I think the tablet's been off on. It's making all sorts of uploads and catching up. So if you can hear that, that's what it is. It's not a phone. Yeah. But Babbling beer reviews. Yeah, no, honestly, that you know, I just thought, you know, summary, a bit cold. I'm sure it's going to be nice. It smells fantastic. See, now, straight away, there sort of my memory susses out Bad Santa. The Bad Santa is the smell I get from it straight away when I smell it. If you see my channel, go back and check them out. Them videos, they are on here somewhere. Yeah, it's got a very sort of Bad Santa smell, but fruits in there as well that you can smell. And I'd say it's like the sort of blackcurranty raspberry sort of smell I'm getting from it. Lovely white head, lovely, you know, as I say, I've poured it through the sparkler. I always want my beer through a sparkler, and it's, you know, it's virtually, you can put it right up to the top of the glass, and it just looks a nice, classy pint. I'm gonna have to let's go for it. It's been a hot day, a long day. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that nice sort of lacing on the glass there. If you like porters, I'd say but if you're not a lover of fruit, you're probably not going to like this. But it's an unusual sort of thing with the fruit, and it's not. You don't think straight away. You don't think, you know, fruit you're going to get, you know, put off by them fruity flavours. It goes in with it well. I mean, I'm not a massive. I like IPAs in the sun, but I'm not a massive lover of these hoppy sort of IPA. I enjoy them, but this is more my sort of thing. I'd rather go to this, more moorish and, you know, sort of comforting. And Berry Dangerous, you can see why they say it's Berry Dangerous at 5.2%. And it's cold as well. Not cold, but it's cold enough, you know what I mean? It's warm. It's sort of at a nice sort of cellar temperature. And the flavouring, as I say, it's just so well mixed. I mean, I think the Spiceberry and the Bad Santa, I think, is a 5. I think that's a 5.2. It's more or less the same sort of. It's got the same thing, but there's obviously different bits that are in that Bad Santa that you don't get in here. I'm getting the taste of the things. Well, that was, I suppose, like a figgy sort of flavouring as well, but this hasn't got that. This has just got them, you know, raspberries and them sort of blackberry. That sort of, well, it's raspberry and blackberries are showing on there. There's that nice linger, you know, what you get on a beer, like, you know, it's a dryness, but it's a sort of, it's not about roasted oats, you know, the roasted malt. It's like that. It's light, but you know, you've got a nice sort of roastiness with these. It's a fruity, but it's not off-putting fruity. You know, if you like your sort of your stouts and your porters, and you think, oh, I don't want nothing in it, give this a go. It's not like that. You know, it's not. You're not going to. It's not sickly. It's not sweet. You know. Just very pleasant flavours dancing around on the tongue. I mean, as obviously you can have that in the summer, but dare I say that would be in the winter. A winter porter, that's going to be, yeah, that's a nice one. I mean, I don't know why I've waited so long to try it, really. Very dangerous for dangerous times we're living in. Is it like a grenade of explosive flavour? I suppose, yeah, I suppose you could say that. You know, there's an explosion of flavours when you drink it. As he says that and goes down the wrong hole. Babbling beer reviews. For that, I think we set red, or the sort of mahogany colour, that tinge at the bottom now. If you like a dark porter and you know you want something slightly different to what you know, add a bit of sweetness to it. It's nice. It's sort of smooth. It's velvety. It's got a nice sort of medium to full flavour. A 5.2 is not going to, I think that's very dangerous because you mean, oh, well, there you go, look, sapping it away. You know, you could sink quite a few of them quite easily, and obviously with fruits and the sugar and that, you might give yourself a bad head. I've not had this one, so best go careful on it. It's nice if you like wine drinkers. And something like this to me is like an equivalent to that. You know, it's like a man's version of a wine. You know, it's got that sort of, you know, that they made with like grapes and things like that. You know, it's just a nice. You know, I even just burped there, Babbling beer reviews, and you get that sort of back taste of the fruit coming through, but subtly. It's subtle. It's not a. You don't think, oh, quite sickly. It's very, very nice. Very dangerous. As I say, check it out. I'm sure you can get it in bottles. This is bag in the box of the Ampoule. And yeah, it's another one. Another 10 out of 10 for me. I'll tick their beers. I mean, I like them. I like to do bays as well, but I've not had a bad one from them. And I say they do so much. They do, you know, standard middle of the road ales. They do a red. They do these porters. They just do a sort of, I think it's like a standard. You can get standard porter on there, really. There's another one on there to try. There's several beers. You can get milkshake IPAs, but I don't mind these fruitier porters. I would like to try the other one they got on there. I think it might be called Scoundrel, and the picture of Bill Sykes from Oliver Twist. You come here, Bullseye, Bullseye. She peached. I've seen that film. The musical version, but yeah, I think it's called Scoundrel. I think that's a porter, and that must be a sort of style without the fruiting. So that could be one to check out if you like that without the sort of fruity side of things. But if you don't mind a bit of fruity, you know, in your Babbling beer reviews in your beer, I know her indoors likes these ones. She does like a drop of this. She doesn't like the golden ale and over like Devon Dumpling. She doesn't like it. It's sort of too bitter for her. But these, I mean, you've got a nice bitterness in these. There is a bit, but it's a nice bitterness, and you want to go in for more. Mind you, I like the Devon Dumpling bitterness myself. Don't know what the problem is. More for me. I even didn't get any this week. As I said, I'd do this one on the channel. And I said, you know, I know you don't like drinking that one, so I'll get the Berry Dangerous and we'll try that. And we had a little bit in the glass yesterday, but it tastes so different from a hand pull. You know, once you rig it all up and put it through and you get that extra creamy head on it, and, you know, it just tastes different. to me, you know, when you pour a bit in the glass, it's just like flat. It's nice, it's pleasant. I mean, I literally only poured a bit off. I suppose if I dropped it from a height into a glass, you get a bit of head retention. And it was the bag was swollen, so there was lots of pressure behind it, so it would have been a good pint anyway. But I just think it opens up the flavours, you know, and it makes the pint look more classier. And I say, if you like that sort of thing, check it out. Smooth dark porter infused, as I said before, with raspberries, strawberries, and a hint of blackberries, resulting in a well-rounded, deliciously moist pint. There's strawberries in there. Maybe that's what. There's no strawberries on the front. It's like hand grenade. Very dangerous. As I said, dangerous times. Keep safe. Hope you're all right. You know, you're all. You know, I don't know. What do we say now? What do we say? Babbling beer reviews. Just cheers. Go to the Winchester in it and let it all blow over. I'll wait till it all blows over. It's funny, them sort of combination of fruits, you know, strawberry's quite a potent flavour, I think. And I don't get a lot of that in it. It's obviously there. There's the sweetness, actually. That and the raspberry. Anyway, 10 out of 10. Check it out. If you're not had any, have a look at their website and have a go. I'll see what you think to it. And thanks for tuning in for another Babbling beer review. Another Babbling waffling video. I know this one, what's this one? 11 minutes plus the couple of minutes before that. Yes. Wouldn't be Babbling beer reviews without a bit of a waffle and a babble, would it? You know? So yeah, it's, check it out. One on the hamper. I've done a few bottle ones lately, so I thought I must get this one on and do a pump one. It's been a few weeks, so a couple of different ones coming up in the fridge. But yeah, check it out. As I say, you know, when you think, as I said before about the money, even if you pay postage, it's just over 40 quid. Sometimes if you're on there, if you subscribe to Facebook on there, follow their channel, they do sometimes offer 10%. I've not seen 10% off for a long time. I've not had any leather bridges, I don't think, since Christmas, since Bad Centre. Heart Brewery's another one I like up that way as well. Quite enjoy their beers. I think they're further over. But yeah, Ashby de la Zouch that way. So if you live in the area, or round about, and you can get to the brewery and pick it up, 38 quid. And if you don't want a pump clip, you know, 18 pints. Perfect, isn't it? Take it home, stick it where you want to stick it, put it in the fridge, chill it down. And you've got some nice ale from, you know, what you'd get in the pub at home. Lovely. And at a fraction of the cost. As I've said before, support your pubs where you can. But it is expensive times, especially down where we are. I mean, at least you can get to a Spoons if you like going to Spoon. I don't mind Spoons, so I can go in there and have several pints. 179 for Ruddles. That's me. I'm no beer snob. Well, she might say I'm indoors. When it comes to bottled beers and beers off the hand pump, I am a beer snob, I must admit. I definitely prefer it off of that all day long. Anyway, let's go and drink me Very Dangerous in very dangerous times, and I'll see you soon for another Babbling beer review. Cheers.